Welcome to the Jointery podcast, a podcast where we study the lives of study the lives of two dads trying to find the balance between the families, hobbies and work. This week on the Jointery, we discover
wind's a bully. It's the bully of weather.
Let's search for the meaning of life as it had never been witnessed before. The Jointery podcast.
It'll be done midway through this podcast, and I'll be like, God fucking damn it. 24 minutes it'll be done.
Dude, I cannot wait to see that.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see you playing with it.
Dude, you 24 minutes, I'm going to have like a 8-inch tall Lego Darth Vader. Like,
are you going to do any stop animation with it? Because I hope you do.
Oh, man, that would be good. That would be good, dude. I've been so busy with work. I've been on this mad 3D printing spree, and I've been buying all these models, and like I got this new fucking gigantic printer, this Anycubic, which I have not. Like, if Bamboo had a printer that was bigger than the P1P, I would be Bamboo exclusive all the way. Anycubic was very nice to send me this printer, but it's not the same experience as with a Bamboo. The Bamboo, dude, you're going to get that fucking thing, and you're going to plug it in, you're going to remove 4 screws, you're going to screw in 8 screws, okay, attach some tubes, and 30 minutes later, you're going to be printing something. Man. It's that simple. Like, dude, if I would fucking go. Wait. Oh, shit, you were starting fucking recording. I thought we were gonna make like an announcement out of this thing. Now you're just I'm fucking talking about it, and the goddamn announcement is supposed to happen later.
Nobody knows it.
What is this?
Nobody knows what we're talking about.
Podcast I've been on in weeks.
Push your mic away like 6 inches from your mouth.
I'm gonna deep throat this microphone. Is what's gonna fucking happen. Let's talk about me swallowing this mic. Gobble gobble. Speaking of gobble gobble, dude. Taste the biscuit. Oh fuck yes!
It's Thanksgiving time, everybody. This is our new Thanksgiving theme.
Yeah, this is why you're the producer of this podcast.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
I love this song.
I don't like the way it tastes on my chicken wings.
Taste the biscuits. Dude, I'll be singing Taste the Biscuits all day today.
Yeah, man. Gobble gobble. Jerky turkey. This isn't quite a Thanksgiving song, but it's close.
What? Oh, here, wait, Ellie, here. Come here, listen.
Ellie's here.
This is what Ben did. Put it in, hurry up.
Has she heard this song before?
Oh yeah, we've been singing this song for a while.
That special sauce to spur my
curiosity.
Yeah, it's coming up though. Come on.
Just give me a 5-piece meal. Oh, what a deal. A big old box, it's all for me.
I didn't know this song was this long.
You know,
oh, yeah, there's a whole lot to it. Hold on, I'll stop it and play it, restart it for her.
Wait. Yeah.
Here we go.
Taste the biscuit.
Sing it with me, Ellie. Let's come closer so the microphone can hear you. Ready?
Honey sauce.
Honey sauce. Yeah.
Sauce on me.
I
don't know the words either, but it's great, isn't it? Yeah.
This is our Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah, baby. Thanksgiving episode. Appearance by my daughter. I got her to sing on a microphone. That was amazing. Bye.
Hey, Ellie. Oh, man.
That was incredible.
Yeah,
I love that fucking song. That song, look, you know I do different content on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Taste the biscuit. Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
I do. We can do this. This can be the whole podcast. I don't care.
I know. I wish I could control the volume, but I can't. I can't turn it down. That's the only problem with this button bar. I don't have control of the volume.
You turn it louder?
No, I don't have any control of the volume, or else I would.
Can you mute my microphone?
I've been wanting to play this song for weeks, and I was like, "Oh, this week's the perfect week to play this song because we're gonna talk about."
This is one of the songs I remixed on TikTok. You know, I do almost completely different content on TikTok.
So wait, yeah. So what do you mean by you remixed it? Like, what did you do?
I did like a duet on this one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
awesome.
those videos on TikTok, man, people like those things.
I gotta go check them out. Dude. I'm never on TikTok. I don't know what it is.
I did a new one today where I think this is going to be my new strategy for TikTok. Because like, wait, hold on, I'm gonna see if the video's doing any
Have you ever
good.
noticed how people these days like you'll?
It's doing
I've,
okay.
I've been talking to people like recently, and like they'll be like, "Oh, I heard about this," and I'll be like, "Where'd you hear about it?" And like 90% of the time, it's I heard it on TikTok. Like you
Yeah,
never hear
dude.
anybody reference like, "Oh, I read an article" anymore. Like, "Oh, I saw this in the journal. I saw this. I saw this here. I saw this there." It's like, "Oh, TikTok. TikTok's just like
Dude,
taking
and
over."
like the thing is that like, so I have this dream, right,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
I will be known as a funny person who does make shit, not a maker who's funny, right?
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
so I'm experimenting with this shit on TikTok, and I duet and I stitch a lot of videos, and those videos do as well or better than the ones I spend hours making, right?
Yeah.
So I can
I mean,
finally let my intense sex appeal, you know, make the business for me. And when I heard this do the biscuits thing, I fucking lost my mind. Do you know there's a whole white boy winter thing going on TikTok right now? White boy winter,
no. What's
dude.
what's White Boy Winter? I mean, other
Dude,
than
White
like
Boy
your
Winter
house
has made it
every
to Instagram and infected my wife's feed on her phone. White Boy Winter. There's that Jack Harlow song, right?
okay.
That just came out, or it might have been out forever. I don't know pop music, but he talks about being vanilla and I'll choke you out and this and that. And so
Wait,
like all these white
who is
dudes,
it? Jack Sparrow?
Jack Harlow,
Oh,
Jack Sparrow, what the fuck, man?
wait,
You work for
Jack.
a radio station, fucking it, dude.
I,
Come on,
I
man.
work for. I worked. How long has it been since I've worked for a radio station? First off, and they were all sports
Yeah,
stations.
dude, it's
Jack
this.
Harlow. Okay, I got him. I got him.
It's Jack Harlow. Hold on. See, if people come to this podcast to stay up on what's hip, all right, then
Jack
like this.
Harlow. Hey man,
Um,
I'm doing my best over here.
I don't know what this song is.
Oh, you don't know the
Um,
name of the song?
oh, this is it. I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 20. So, like, dude, so all these white dudes have heard that and they're like, oh, I'm vanilla,
I'm
right?
Vanilla Baby.
So they've been posting all these thirst trap dance videos on TikTok, and all these black women have been reacting to all these videos like, holy shit, white guys have rhythm? Like, what the fuck?
Please
And all
tell me
these
you.
black dudes are like, this is the major threat to black society in America is now white dudes. And it's been so fucking funny, right?
So nothing's changed. That's what you're telling me. Anyways,
I don't
um,
know, but this whole white boy winter thing, man, like you gotta embrace it, man. We
yeah.
don't get,
Have you made the dance yet? Please tell me you've made one.
I've not made it yet. Because in true fashion, by the time I think of the funniest idea, the trend will have passed. And then
You
I'll
gotta
post mine and it won't do that well.
no. You just got to get out there in the garage today and shoot yourself a video of you dancing to this song. It's simple. It can't be
Plus,
difficult.
dude, I smoke so much weed. You know how many times I'm gonna have to listen to this song to get the lyrics straight on?
Oh, are they lip syncing as well? They're not just.
Yes.
Oh, I thought they were just.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. I mean, like I want to do it. Don't get me wrong.
What's the
Like,
name of the song? What's the name of the song? Is it 3D, the 3D one?
what?
What's the name of that song?
No, it's "Loving on Me."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want-
I'm vanilla, baby. I'll choke you, but I ain't no killer, baby. She 28, telling me I'm still a baby. I get love in Detroit like Skilla, baby.
All right, I could get down on that.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
I could fuck with that. Isn't that what the kids say these days?
Dude, you know what? Every time I ask my daughter if this is what her people are saying, dude, I got blasted when she said, "What I say?" I said, "Oh, I was like, I heard, I got the tea, right?
Oh yeah.
Because you know, like people have been talking, and you spill the tea, like you got the." And my daughter looked at me with like a terrified look on her face. And was like, Dad, we don't say that anymore.
Say
I'm
less.
like, why? I'm like, is it offensive? And she's like, no, we say hot goss now.
Oh, hot goss. That
I got
makes
the hot
sense.
goss.
I got the hot
And
goss.
I was like, but what about the tea? She's like, no more tea. We're done with the tea.
We're
And then
done
my wife looked at me and she's like, come on, you got to know this shit. I'm like, fucking people would say that nonstop. It's like, I'm still saying awesome and totally tubular and rad, bro. Like,
groovy.
I say dope all the time, and that was like hot in the 90s. So,
I know. I say dope too, and I think the people must look at me like I'm fucking crazy.
it's got to be like the modern day version of groovy.
It is. It is. Man.
And my mom tries to stay hip too, and she'll text me about it, and I'll be like, it's hard for me to listen to sometimes. It's funny, but it's hard. But like if I told Ellie about it, Ellie might fucking just pass out.
Do you have
shock of it all.
Do you have any kids that you work with? Like, are there any young, millennials or anything around you at work?
They're around. Yeah,
Okay.
they're around. Yeah.
Yeah, you should get the hot goss from them, obviously.
No, bro, no, dude. I work at a place where it's mostly engineers and designers, and those are less in touch with like what's happening in the world than anybody. Like I got this engineer at work, fucking brilliant dude. Like I could talk to him about pop music, and he won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But like he's going to these weird ass concerts dressed up like characters I've never seen before, and like he plays Dungeons and Dragons and shit like that. And I'm like, do your thing, bro. Like, like I always embrace people's weird shit, and because I want them to tell me about it.
No, of course. How's the print coming?
You're into sports. That's weird as fuck.
Yeah, well, of course. I mean, yeah, I know it's strange,
It is
especially as
so
I'm a unicorn in this community. There's, most people just don't care about sports. How's the print coming?
Fuck you, man. The print is
print check.
It's like working on the shoulders now.
Oh, okay. I bring it up again because I've gotten numerous people telling me this week how much they enjoyed our podcast last week. Where we actually
talked about
where there was actual content, and we talked about like 3D printing, and we actually
lower their expectations.
Yeah. they were very impressed. So I think we should, maybe try and go that route again. Throw a little content into this mix. But
that goes against this thought I had the other night that I wanted to talk to you about.
What's that?
So I was laying there stoned on the couch. Okay.
And we're back.
And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, wonder, am I the weirdest person that like how many people do I know that like having a conversation with me, they're gonna say, Luke, you are the weirdest person I speak to, right? Like I speak to some goofballs, but you are fucking like hard to follow sometimes, right?
Yeah.
And I sat there and I was wondering myself, I'm like, well, how many people like would say that, right? And I was thinking, well, I think there'd probably be maybe at least 50% of the people I speak to, right? Like,
yeah,
maybe 75. And then I started thinking to myself, I'm like, well, what does like a normal conversation sound like? Because all I have, like the conversations I have, they all go like this, right? Like I don't know how to like communicate in another way than the way I do it. So like I was thinking to myself, like so I asked Jackie, I'm like, am I the weirdest person? Like, how many people you think would say that? And she was like, everybody.
Yeah.
So I was like at like 75%. She was like at 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So I started asking her how conversations go between normal people, and she was trying to explain it to me. And she was like, it's like comforting, Yeah. And she said like, you kind of know where it's going to go and it's satisfying when it gets there, And I was like, so there's no like crazy turns or like random interruptions.
No squirrels. Squirrels.
She's like, no. She's like, not at all. She's like, it's almost very structured. I'm like, even with friends, like in a non-work situation. She's like, yeah. And I was really put back about this. I have not been able to stop thinking about this.
Well, yeah. I mean, the normies out there handle themselves a little different than you. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, like I remember you telling me that Dave Miller called you after I called to help him with some shit,
yeah, yeah,
and he was in fucking shock
yeah.
of the person he talked to,
I
like
think-
literal shock. And if you ask Jason Sullivan what kind of person I am, he would not have nice things to say. I'm guessing. I do not communicate with him in any helpful or structured way at all.
No, the thing about Jason is he gets it. You know what I mean? He's just a glutton for punishment. He just wants it. He just wants to keep coming back and getting that. You know, it's attention, and he loves it, and he loves your attention. Is basically what I'm getting at. You know?
Aw. Like,
Uh,
most people, that's what I tell most people. I'm like, if you want me to stop fucking with you, like, just give me somebody else to fuck with.
but see, that's
Like,
the thing is everybody knows if you really only fuck with people that you like. As much as you like to fuck with Jason, we all know that you really like Jason. He just
Yeah, because I fuck with people or I motherfuck people.
yeah.
That's it.
Oh man, yeah. You know, if you look at your content though, man, you've been a wild man ever since you started this thing. You know what I mean? So like, I think people, you know, if people didn't
Am
know
I the weirdest
you,
person you talk to?
yeah. Well, I mean, Dave Miller's also a weirdo. He's just a big weirdo.
He's a fucking closet weirdo, man. He needs to let that freak flag fly, man. Show his 100,000+ followers who he really is.
Oh man, conversations off air. No, yeah, no. You know who we were just having this conversation. Was it on Clubhouse yesterday or the day before or something like
Holy
that?
shit, you're still on Clubhouse?
Yeah, we still club it up. We still go on the club.
No fucking way. I'd have to reinstall that app. Anyways,
Yeah,
keep going.
yeah.
Sorry.
But we were talking about like, you know, people on you know, and people whose images are like, you know, different than you would expect, basically. And like Dave 3D Dave came up, you know, Dave DIY Dave came up. He was like, you know, like if you didn't know Dave and you just saw some of his content, right, you would see like this guy's a fucking crazy person, right? He's got, you know, he's got pooping fucking like 3D printing pooping toothbrush toothpaste stuff, and I don't know, he's just got funny content just like you, same type of thing. But then when you talk to Dave and you hear him talk, you know, he's very well spoken and, you know, well put together and stuff, right? Off the air, you know, so it's like you kind of never know what to expect when you're just looking at somebody's content, you know. And so you're the same way, although when people actually get to know you, you definitely you're you know, you're pretty much the same person. You have moments of clarity, but you're pretty much the same person.
Like I can't been asked like 3 times last week if I have ADD, and I'm like, I can complete tasks. Like I might have 8 tasks I've given myself to complete,
Yeah.
right? But like I don't have a ton of unfinished shit, you know.
No, I mean your garage is the one
Let's
thing
not talk about that space. That's not fair, Ben.
your garage is the one space that is
Fine.
unfinished.
Okay, let's go back to what you're trying to say. Let's talk about something productive because that's what people want to hear. Like,
No, I had a question for you because I had this very thing happen to me this week, and I was kind of curious your thought process on it. We had a client reach out. We had a client reach out to us about we made these little on Etsy. We put out these little essential oil holder little things I make. You know, just a little 2x3x1 piece of walnut with a couple holes punched in it that a roller bottle sits in, and we sell them on Etsy and stuff. And we had a lady hit us up. She's like, "Oh, we really like those, but we want you to make. I'd love you to make." We use these serum bottles, which are a little bit bigger than the roller bottles, and you know, if you could make one of those, and basically what it comes down to is she wanted us to, you know, she loved the rectangle ones we liked, right? And so she was like, "Oh, I want to order 10 of those single holes and then 10 double holes." And we were like, "Okay, great." I was like super pumped, you know, and then her and Debbie were talking, and she went on our Etsy and she saw one of my round turned little dishes made out of
Yeah,
maple,
yeah.
which is the same type of wood I was talking about making these other things out of. And she's like, "Oh, I love this round thing. Is there any possibility of you guys making it round?" And Debbie was like, "Oh yeah, we could do that." And so then I was like, okay. I ended up making it, sent it, she bought the one thing. And then after she was like, "Oh, I decided I don't want to spend the money on the 10 of these and 10 of these. I just want one round one made." And I was like,
Okay.
"Okay." So I made the round one. We sold it to her. She bought it. She took it, we shipped it out to her. 2 days later, after she gets it, she sends us back a message saying, "Hey guys, love this. If I order more, um, could you change like a couple little things, like make the hole a little deeper and make the a little thinner, the depth of or the width of the hole a little smaller?" And we were like, "Cool, yeah, no problem. Love this. Can't wait to make these for you." And then she ghosted us,
Okay.
and we haven't heard from her in like a week. And so to me, I just took that as I just made her a prototype, and she's now going to take that and she's going to take it to somebody else and get it made, or send it to China to get made. Right. Like, how do I protect myself in the future from that type of thing happening where she wants a product made, she wants it designed, she wants it made. She's basically, I feel like we got suckered in. I feel like it was like a bait and switch kind of situation. Right. So she's like, "Oh, I want to buy these. I want to buy these." And we got all excited, and we then went above and beyond the same day. I went and created that other product for her. She was all stoked on it. I mailed it to her, and then she turns around and basically ghosts us. So like, I feel like she's using that. She's just going to use that. And how do I,
I got
I
good
don't know.
news and bad news for you on this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The bad news, because everybody says bad news first, and if you don't, you're fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Bad news is that if that's her intention, there's no way to stop her.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no way to stop her. The good news is that you do have advantages, right?
Yeah.
First advantage is you have a podcast that you can talk shit about her on. I mean, that right there. Does she have a fucking podcast? No. So fuck her. Okay. And if she's listening to this podcast right now, call Ben back or you're a fucking asshole. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
The second thing is that she's kind of helped you in a way, right? Where she said, "Hey, like I like it, but I would like it more if it was like this." Right.
Yeah.
So what I would do is I would whip out like 5 of these fucking things and put them on Etsy, because you already, like, it's gonna take her, if that's her intention, it's gonna take time, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And if there's not a lot of serum bottle solutions on excuse me, on Etsy right now, like, fucking go for it. Like,
Yeah.
start selling them as fast as you can. And that right there will help you, because it'll like, when people look for that kind of thing, you'll pop up at the top.
Yeah.
You just put handmade on there, and that way, handmade in Riverside, California, by a
Yeah.
fucking stoner. And and like that right there, I think is your. Oh man, I thought it was done. That right there is fucking, it's so close to done, dude. That right there is, I think, is the best move. Like, because like,
Yeah.
really, you don't have a lot of choices in this situation.
Yeah. Okay. So I agree, and I actually talked to Trevor about this yesterday. I'm not like warming stuff up on him and then bringing it to you. We just happened to be talking when when this happened.
He just
And,
he doesn't even know what a Condorosa groove is. So
but he said the same thing. He said, "Dude, fucking, do you have pictures of it?" And I said, "Yeah, of course I took pictures because I sent it her, what it looked like." He's all, "Fucking put that shit up on Etsy. Get it up there before she does." You know what I mean? Like, and I don't know. I mean, and it's
why do
just
you think that's her intention?
I don't know. It just seems like she was
get hit by a bus.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just I'm looking at it from the negative. You know what I
Can we
mean?
podcast is done? I'm just kidding. Oh yeah.
Go for it. I don't know. I was just saying, like, it just seemed to me that, like,
It came out so clean.
so I was
Anyways,
just
totally paying attention. This podcast is my top priority.
Oh yeah, that looks great.
Yeah.
The
Anyways,
torso,
you're saying?
the upper torso is done. I don't know. I just felt like we kind of got screwed, and I could be overthinking it. And she could come back next week and be like, "Hey, I want to order 20 of them," and then I'll feel like an asshole for thinking this way. But it also made me think, like, is there a way to protect yourself in the future? If there's not, like, is there a design? Should I have asked for a design fee up front? Like, is there something, like, if somebody's coming to you with a new product idea, like, should you at least get a little something for your work? You know what I mean? Because this shit, like, is easy. I mean, and it's so stupid. It's nothing more than just a fucking round piece of wood with 2 holes in it. It's not like it's not like anything like super, fancy or anything, but still, it's something that she didn't have, and I mocked up for her that she could easily send off to somebody else to get made, right? Like, and she doesn't have the capability of doing it, obviously, so that's why she went to somebody else. I just felt a little taken advantage of, but we'll see. I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, maybe.
I've lost you completely.
No. You haven't completely lost me. You've just mostly lost me. No. Sorry, I'm making a Lego Darth Vader.
I know.
You get that?
I know. I thought this might be a little too much for this podcast, but I brought it up anyways, just because I was curious.
I think no. I think, like, fuck her. Go get to the market first. Put your pictures up there. Promote this as something that you're doing, right?
Yeah.
And like,
I didn't know if you had ever experienced it. I know you don't really make a lot of products, but I mean, in the same vein, you know what I mean? Like, but I didn't know if you had ever experienced it, this type of thing. Maybe in the 3D printing world or something. Like, has anybody ever came to you for a design kind of thing, or you made it and then they kind of ghosted you on it, or
no? Because I don't really sell stuff. Like,
that's true.
I'm not in the woodworking for the money. I'm in it for the funny,
Oh, that should be your shirt, bro. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for the funny. Oh, damn, bro. Write it down. Put it on the list.
I got another one too that Ellie gave me this week.
Oh God, that's a great joinery podcast. We're not in it for the money. We're in it for the funny.
That should be the money. I'm in it for the funny. I mean, that's the truth. The other one, the Ellie one this week is drizzling is way harder than sprinkling, just so you know.
Oh, I heard that. The way she said it to Bubs, her delivery.
Like, why are you gonna shit on your brother so hard, man?
I thought
dude,
that was
so far, dude, we've got. Oh man, I'm going to be busy with this. Nobody's bought those fucking joinery pizzeria shirts, by the way. Nobody buys our merch. So we have Podcast of the Year 2023. I'm so smart. Sometimes I remember I'm not. I got the bacon aches. You're the most something person I've ever met.
I got the bacon aches.
Yeah. And then Mayo and the Polish Retriever and the other ones we just mentioned. So yeah. Why do I gotta keep closing that?
Well, Trevor, I tried to talk about real shit, man. I did my best.
Look, fuck that lady. Like, I wouldn't think twice about her. And if somebody tries stealing my shit, like, that's kind of flattering. It means that I got shit worth stealing.
Yeah. I hear that.
I mean, I did have that dream one time where someone was trying to steal my vibe. Does that count?
I remember that dream.
That was fucking wild. I mean, somebody slips into your dream to steal your vibe. I mean, that's as close as you get to, like, clicking that random text link that somebody sends you from an unrecognized phone number, they're like, "Hey, click this link and you're gonna be rich," and you hover your finger over it. Like, that's how close I was to losing my vibe.
Yeah.
That was it.
All right, man. Well,
they want to hear the Thanksgiving song.
All right.
It's Thanksgiving tomorrow. Let's talk a little Thanksgiving before we get out of here. And I wanted to play this. I wanted to play this song for everybody if they haven't heard it in a while. Adam Sandler, 2014-ish.
Love to eat
turkey.
I love you. 'cause it's good.
Good.
Love to eat turkey like a good boy should, 'cause it's turkey to eat.
So good.
That clapping's messing my head up.
That's in my head up.
I appreciate it, but I was trying to think of the next line. I'm like, all I hear is clapping.
This must have been so much fun, dude. Like to do this live.
Anyways,
Right?
turkey for me, turkey for you. Let's eat the turkey in my big brown shoe. Love to eat the turkey at the table. I once saw a movie with Betty Grable. Eat that turkey all night long. 50 million Elvis fans can't be wrong. Turkey lurkey do and turkey lurkey gap. I eat that turkey, then I take a nap.
Oh my god, dude. So we were wait, okay, you gotta stop it. So it's so funny. So I we're getting ready for Thanksgiving right now. I'm sure you guys are too.
Oh yeah.
And I do the turkey. So I decided this year I'm gonna have Bubs help me with the brine, right?
Are you spatchcocking it?
It's already spatchcocked.
Fucking that term,
my-
by the way, is just so funny.
Yeah, spatchcocked. It's very not safe for work. Yeah, so it's already cocked up and ready to roll. And I'm taking the turkey out of the plastic bag that I got it in, right?
Yeah.
And there's like turkey juice in there, And Bubs looks at it and goes, "So is that the juice that makes you sleepy?"
sleepy juice.
I'm like, yeah, that's it right there. It's just leaking out of it. That's how you know this is a good turkey. He was like, "All right," and kept talking about the turkey's butt. So
It is weird how you prepare a turkey that way.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited, man. So excited for Thanksgiving.
yeah. So what are you responsible for this year? You're going to GMA's, right?
We're going to Gma's. She got us a 10-pound turkey and
Okay.
and then a little ham as well.
Okay, honey baked.
Yeah, honey baked. That's the way to go. Debbie and I
That's what we got.
Yeah, Debbie and I basically prepare all the sides. Everything. She puts the turkey in the oven before we get there, and then we get there, about 10 a.m. ish, and then we start cooking all the sides, and we start doing everything and getting it all ready, and then we eat around, I don't know, like a little after lunch, a little like eat 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, something like that. I think it was around when we eat. And then we do football and stuff like that. But the food is the main course. And Debbie makes her deviled eggs, which I fucking can't get enough of. I called her this morning. I said, "What do you need for the deviled eggs?" And she's like, "Everything." So I have to go to the store today and pick up basically everything she needs. But yeah, I'm excited, man. And then I got a pumpkin pie. I did a pumpkin pie. Do you enjoy? I can't remember. Are you a pumpkin pie guy?
I will eat it if I have room in my body, but I'm not saving space for pumpkin pie.
Yeah, the kids. We went shopping yesterday just for normal grocery shopping, and they twisted my arm and made me get a pumpkin pie. It was they really twisted it. It was like and then the whipped cream, and so last night we had a slice of pumpkin pie. We couldn't even wait for Thanksgiving. We had the pumpkin pie early. But
Oh, that's funny. Did you laser it?
Oh shit, no, I should have. I totally forgot about that.
How much pie is left?
There's still half a pie. Oh, I should do that and have it say something like
save this half for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you make like a little dotted line right down the middle.
Yeah. That's actually pretty funny. But yeah, no, we're
because we're for the money, baby. No.
No, yeah, I'm excited, man. And then we do football. The football's just on TV the whole time while we're there. They were nice enough to let me do that, and then Yeah, dude, we just fucking.
They're nice enough to let you do the TV thing.
Well, I mean, they don't really care about football, you know what I mean? So the fact that they
No.
let me watch it, it's cool. The kids are getting into it though. Frankie's all into football now. We've played catch like 3 times this week.
Really?
With the football. Yeah, he's all into it now. He's like, "Dad, can we go out and play catch?" And I'm like, "Sure." I'm like, you're making a football coach somewhere down the line very, very happy, bro. The fact that you want to get out there and play football with your size, So.
Oh yeah, right.
I feel like he's going to get to high school and some coach is just going to like, because he's not super into sports, but some coach is going to see him walking through campus and just like grab him up and be like, "Hey, son, have you ever thought about playing basketball, volleyball, football? Anything with height involved?" You know what I mean?
Hey, son, let me tell you about America.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, fucking, I'm excited. What are you excited about for Thanksgiving?
Oh, dude, I am so ready for to do this turkey. I smoke the turkey every year.
Yeah.
And I get, and I can't wait for my dad's joke every year. I look
Oh,
forward
yeah.
to it.
Yeah. I
How
remember
do
that joke.
yeah, how do you the tricky part about making a turkey, or smoking a turkey is hard to keep lit.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting
That's the
for
classic.
that.
That's the classic.
It is a classic. It is a classic. So so I got that coming, which I'm stoked about. And then I'm doing the ham, which is fine. And ham on it. And
Ham on it.
ham on it. And then Jackie's been testing side dishes, you know. She's got a whole strategy for doing side dishes.
Wait,
So,
does she make she been making them already to test them? Is that what you're saying?
mini side dishes.
Oh, okay. So that's
And let me
kind of
tell
cool.
you, it's one of my favorite parts of the season. You know, is mini side dish season. So, yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Dude, I'm. What's your favorite side dish?
man, I always gravitate towards the what you call it, the potatoes, right? I I I I always like when there's potatoes, man. I'm pretty excited,
Mm,
Um, and I would say it's the potatoes. I always like the cream spinach, right?
yeah.
Um, I think that the cream spinach is good, and then what else do I go for? I mean, I don't know, man. My family never does stuffing right, you know. Like I
Oh,
remember stuffing a kid where it was like Stouffer's stovetop stuffing,
yeah.
Um, and nobody ever does that like that. My wife's family calls it dressing, and I don't know what the deal is with it, but
Why don't you just make your own stovetop stuffing? Like, why don't you just on the side, just like?
because I'm not getting up in that kitchen with my wife. I like staying married.
I got you.
You know,
You're too busy trying to keep the turkey lit. I got
dude,
that.
yeah, I'm too busy smoking out turkeys. Um, so yeah, so I got that going, but I'm excited. I love having the family over. Um, uh, I love all the food, and it's just nice. I don't get to see my
Yeah,
brother that often, and he'll be there, and
yeah.
it's been a minute since I hung out with my parents and my in-laws at the same time, so that's
That's
always cool.
always fun.
We got a unique situation with our family going. Everybody likes each other,
Yeah.
which is weird. And yeah, so like it's oh fuck, hold on.
Jesus, his printer's having problems, or
It's not everything's fine.
everything's fine. We're okay. We're okay.
Oh fuck. Why did you do that? Stop it. Motherfucker. Sorry, man.
That's all good.
I was distracted. I've got a Lego Darth Vader on my desk.
I'm just gonna listen to Adam Sandler again.
No, that's fine.
No, I'm kidding. I'm
I
kidding.
mean, I'm not a professional. This is why I take breaks in the middle of our podcast. It's a long podcast.
We got time.
No, but I was looking at these little parts, and one of them was broken. So I was like, let me just hit the print button again, and apparently it's distracting. Yeah, so I'm excited. Like, I love Thanksgiving. I love hosting.
Well, you're not going to get through a holiday episode without a little holiday quiz coming at you.
Please, Lord, tell me there's a holiday quiz. Oh, I love the holiday quiz.
Thanksgiving quiz time. It's actually trivia questions. Real quick, we got 50 of them, but we're not going to go through all 50, obviously. How long? We'll start with the first one. How long was the first?
You don't have a quiz intro song?
I don't. I should think of something.
You look like you're ready to poop.
No, I'm trying to look. I'm squinting because the sun is. The windows are open. So,
What are open windows like?
All right, it's quiz time. Coming at you live.
And before, I don't want to end it after the quiz. I do have a couple things I need to add. Oh, wait. Pause it. All right, before we do the quiz.
Yeah,
I know everybody loves the quiz, right? But yesterday at dinner, okay, one more Thanksgiving thing before we go to quiz.
Yeah.
Bubs is like, I want to talk about what I'm thankful for, right? And we all look at him and go, well, usually we do that on Thanksgiving, but buddy, sure, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Bubs was thankful for one thing this year, okay? What do you think Bubs was thankful for?
Hard-boiled eggs.
Nope. You want another guess, or you want me to just tell you?
Thankful for I don't know, man. Something. It's gonna be something silly. I don't know. You just tell me.
Toilets. Bubs is thankful for toilets.
Well, you put that kid on blast all the time with your videos about him, so we all know
he makes the funniest fucking noises there. I'm like, bro, like, okay.
It's pretty funny, dude. Frankie is not that way with his. He's more of a quiet pooper.
And I'm like, baby, like, what the fuck? But that's how he says it.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. All right, quiz time. Let's do it, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 50 Thanksgiving trivia questions for you, coming at you live. All right, how long was the first Thanksgiving celebration? How many days?
How many days?
Yeah.
Let's go with 3.
You nailed it. 3 it is. What meats were served at the first Thanksgiving celebration?
What meats were served?
Think about it.
Meats were served. I'm gonna go with pheasant and pig.
Venison. A lot of deer around.
Okay, that makes sense.
Swan, duck, and goose. Not turkey. So no turkey. It's that was.
I mean, I thought it was like the Christmas goose. I thought that was a Christmas goose. It was Greek goose for Christmas.
Who was the first president to pardon a turkey?
Jimmy Carter.
John F. Kennedy is the answer.
I mean, he was a nice guy.
Yeah. How many calories on an average? How many calories on average are consumed by a person at Thanksgiving dinner?
4,750.
Damn close. 4,500. You were so close.
Fat people know fat people. I'm just saying. We both look. One of us is gonna be honest about it, and the other one is not.
When was the first Thanksgiving NFL game?
I'm gonna go with 1969.
Oh wow, you're way off. 1920, man. The NFL's been around for a long time.
Dude, Thanksgiving's not been around that long.
Thanksgiving hasn't been around that long. Here's a one for you. How many women were think about the time. How many women were at the first Thanksgiving celebration?
Oh, well, man. Well, the first Thanksgiving celebration was like Like the first, or like the first, like New York one? You thinking?
No, just the first Thanksgiving celebration. How many women?
2?
Just enough to serve the men. So 5. You gotta have just enough.
God, man.
Oh man.
That's why I fucking extra nice to women.
Yeah, seriously. Which president made Thanksgiving a permanent holiday, a permanent national holiday?
Oh, that's got to be fucking like Thomas Jefferson.
Ooh, Abraham Lincoln.
Abe
Lincoln. Yep, honest
Man.
Abe. Let's see what else we got. There's a lot of president questions. A lot of. What month did the very first Thanksgiving actually take place in?
Ooh. Let's go April.
No, it was closer to November. It was September. It was in the same area. What percentage of Americans skip turkey on Thanksgiving?
30%.
12%. 12%.
Even better.
Yeah.
Dude, it's just like St. Patrick's Day. It's not St. Patrick's Day without a green beer, and 4th of July is not 4th of July unless you're blowing shit up.
It's so true. Oh man.
You know?
All right, well, that was good enough. That's enough for today. That was I mean, they're all just a bunch of, there's not a lot of funny things, but just a bunch of random questions.
I mean, why don't you just search for a funny Thanksgiving Day quiz?
I tried to search for a funny Thanksgiving quiz, and there wasn't anything funny. No, I thought that was funny.
I mean,
oh shit! Live on the podcast. Me? No, it's Debbie. I gotta take this call live on the podcast. Boy. Hey, what's up? I am.
Ben takes his call from his wife.
That's okay.
I would like to remind everybody.
You're live on the podcast.
Oh, okay, great. I was thinking maybe you could have Frankie try on those shoes.
Okay. Which shoes are you talking about?
The Vans.
Oh, okay.
To see how she's asking sizes, and I don't know what size it's on.
Oh, okay. I'll find out.
So, okay.
All right.
You have a great show. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
Dude, that's great. If my wife ever called me, I would think it'd be fun to do that too. So
it's hilarious. Anyways, what were we talking about? I don't remember now.
Well,
you were searching funny quizzes. Is there any funny quizzes? No.
No,
I didn't think so.
All right, I got a couple more things that are on my shit list.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
I would like to talk about first of which, and I don't know if we'll have time to talk to them all or talk about them all because a bunch of these could. Whoop, shit, that was the wrong button. Just trying to delete that Bubs was thankful for toilets. All right, Ben, we have to have a serious conversation.
What's is that possible?
How fucking distracted are both of us, dude? You got this new fucking button and you can't stop pushing it. I love it though. Don't get me wrong.
Come on, you love it.
I do love it. I just said I loved it. Chill out. All right, but we got to talk about something serious.
All right, here we go.
Something very serious. You went on your stories this week on your Instagram. I know this because I watched some stories on Instagram.
There you go.
And because I'm trying to do more Instagram stuff, and you made a proclamation in your story that was very bold, right?
Oh,
and I would like to debate you on this, right?
Oh, shit.
Okay. Because I really want you to deep dive on your point of view, right? Which is that you hate wind.
Oh, I do hate wind.
You fucking were showing the wind and talking about how it was unexpected and you can't control it and it was invisible and you really had some negative feelings towards wind. And I would like to first find out, I have a couple questions to kind of set the stage. Okay, first off, right? Did you have a bad wind experience that put you into this position?
Wind is just an asshole, man. Wind, you can't control wind. I mean, you can't stop wind. I just don't like it. It's always fucking shit up. Look, I was in I tell Debbie this all the time, or I've told her numerous times. When I was a kid, I went camping with my parents, and we had a trailer, like a pull behind trailer. And my dad, I don't know for what reason, my dad never wanted to put down the supports to keep it from rocking back and forth. And I don't know if it was just he was lazy, or if he just if maybe they were broken. I don't remember. We were young, but we stayed at this campground one time, and I slept in this trailer, and it was so goddamn windy that the trailer was rocking back and forth. And it's to the point where I thought it was gonna tip over, and it just scared the shit out of me. And I mean, that's one of the reasons I can think of. Other than that, it's just wind is fucking shitty, man. It just destroys everything. My backyard is fucking destroyed. It knocks stuff over. You can't see it. Like I said, you can't see it coming. I mean, what else is it sneaks up on you. I mean, it's like the ninja of fucking weather. You know what I mean?
So how do you feel about wind-related sports like wind sailing and kite surfing and then professional kiting? Do you like to fly a kite? Or is that because of fuck that wind? Fuck kites too.
Professional kiting? That's a thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing. I don't know what the name for it is, but it's a thing. But people make fucking really fancy kites and they go fly them. You can't do that shit without wind. You need wind for that.
Look, I get the benefits of wind. I understand that. I'm not like a.
Also, if you fucking rip a horrible fart, okay, you could do it where it blows away from you and not into everybody you're standing next to.
What's it called when you don't believe something? Not like a truther is when you I don't know. It's not like I'm a wind denier. You know what I mean? I understand. I understand the benefits of
you
wind.
Don't want to pee into the wind. I'm definitely against that.
But who likes going out in the wind? Let's be honest. You don't like going out in the wind. You can't. Nobody likes.
It's kind of fun. You get pushed around a little bit, and your hair gets all wild. And
yeah. See, wind's a bully. It's the bully of weather. I keep coming up with better ways to say it. Wind is the bully of weather. It pushes you around.
And then, when wind wants to escalate, it becomes a tornado or a hurricane, right?
Exactly.
I'm against those.
Yeah, see, well, it all starts with a little wind. It all starts with a little wind, and then it's got to get all gets this.
What about sailing? Have you ever been on a sailboat?
I have been on a sailboat. I'm not a fan of sailboats. I don't like how they tip. Is it because
of the wind?
It is because of the wind. It's just, dude.
I'm gonna shit myself. Okay.
I challenge somebody to come up with a good reason other than, well, I mean, you just came up with a bunch of good reasons for wind, I guess. But
I mean, like on a hot summer day, a nice cool breeze is so nice.
Okay, a breeze is not. I have nothing against a breeze.
Oh, you're gonna go into semantics now, right? It's sprinkling and drizzling.
Sprinkling. There is a difference between sprinkling and drizzling, so there's got to be a difference.
I guess
between a breeze and a gust. The gust is where I hate. The breeze is okay. There's different levels, I guess. I mean, if we're really going to start breaking it down. I never thought this
with no wind.
You
made a bold proclamation about how much you fucking hate wind, and then you showed the wind to everybody.
I did. It was, dude. It's offensive. I mean, it's like I said, wind's a bully. And I guess there's good things. Hey, there's good things about wind, and there's bad things about wind. And I'm not a wind apologist, though. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, the Earth's round, right? Just so we're on the same page on some of this science.
Hey,
shit, right?
Look, I'm not a flat earther by any means. Those people are fucking.
You're
nuts.
a non-guster.
I'm a non-guster.
Fuck your gust.
And then there's other people on the other side who would be wearing the gust or bust shirts. You know what I mean? Because there's always got to be somebody on the other side of the argument.
Who do you think amongst our patrons, right? Because I do love picking on people that I like, right?
Yeah.
Who do you? I know one person. Two people that probably would be in the same position you are from our patrons. They'd both be anti-wind, right? But I'm guessing there's a couple pro-wind people in our podcast. I could give you two that are going to be anti. If you could give me two that you think would be pro wind.
Oh man, pro wind.
Yeah. Who's going to be on my side on this deal? Because I know right now Eric from Bumbleshoots and Murdoch from Pine and Elite are both going to be anti-wind because they fly shit, and they don't want to fucking fuck with too much wind when you're flying shit. That just makes them have to work more.
Unless it's a kite, of course. You know those kite flyers. They love their wind.
Yeah, they fucking wind enthusiasts.
Windies. Call them windies.
Dude, they're. I thought they were going to call blowers.
Blowers. That's a better one. It's a better one. Those damn blowers.
I mean, but like pro wind, I would think maybe like somebody like Mike Holmes, right? Because like he's very aerodynamically shaped, right?
Well,
like,
and he's an AC guy, so they're pro wind. You know
yeah, he's in the business of moving the wind.
He's a wind maker.
Yeah, he makes wind temperature controlled winds.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So
and like fucking Grant from Dad Crafted, he's out in Iowa. There's a lot of wind in Iowa.
Yeah.
He's probably really into that wind.
You know who shouldn't be pro wind in our podcast group is who's the dude? Which one of it? Wait, who was it? Oh, Alan Chapman
from Ormworks.
Ormworks, dude. Can we talk about this for a second? Can we talk about the fact that he lights his own weeds on fire and burns them? Like Jesus.
I mean, he's from Arizona, man. Like what else is he doing? Like the guy makes like 2 fucking comments in the podcast in like 6 months, and one of them is blowtorch in his yard. Like
this is
why people are patrons of our podcast.
He should be anti-wind because he does not want the wind to pick up during that type of thing. Like Jesus Christ.
No, flamethrowers and wind don't mix. Okay, so there's three
things.
I mean, he can light the whole state of Arizona on fire.
Yeah. Dude. Oh my God. Yeah. No, so yeah, fuck wind. That's all I'm saying. Fuck wind.
Look, if you have feelings about wind, okay, just share this podcast with your friends who like wind, and then they'll have somebody to get on the podcast and hate on it.
Yeah. Look, I understand the benefit. Like I said, I understand the benefits of wind. It's not that. Look,
this podcast is all about bold stances on things.
Yeah.
You
got
and occasionally learning things. Because like sometimes we'll talk about 3D printing and you'll learn a little something, and then you'll feel confused because the last 40 episodes that you listened to, you hadn't learned shit about anything, right? And all it does is killed your commute.
And maybe I should have done a little more research. It was just one. I mean, it was really just one person who told me that they weren't getting enough out of this podcast, and I can tell you who it was too.
Who was it? Jason?
No, it's the other person that you love talking shit about on this podcast.
Oh man, I love talking shit about a lot of people on this podcast.
He'll never be a patron.
Trevor Davies? Trevor fucking Davies? That motherfucker does not get an opinion on this podcast. He is not a patron. He's not getting an opinion. Besides, he doesn't even know what to call the juice. He called it a juice groove. It's not a juice groove.
It's so funny. He got to me, funny. Man. He got to me this week.
Yeah, he fucked you over, bro. He double fucked you. That's what he is. He is an instigator. He will try to put a divide in between us, right? Just because he's so. This is what people from Idaho are like, bro. Fargo and Idaho are basically the same place.
It's a wedge, man. He's trying to drive a wedge. It's all those wedgies he makes.
Did you turn the potato before he did?
No, nobody's turned a potato yet. When I was there, I was at Walmart. I literally, no bullshit, I went and looked for a potato big enough to turn on my lathe, and I couldn't find any. They didn't have any like big ass potatoes. I think I need to go to an actual grocery store, to the produce section, because Walmart they were all like little tiny potatoes. But I even told Penny, I was like, I need to look. She's like, what do you need a big potato for, Dad? I'm like, it's something Luke wants me to do, but we need to find the biggest potato I can find. And but yeah, I couldn't. They were all just like little tiny ones. So I got to go to the
Ooh,
grocery store.
ooh, dude.
What?
Speaking of potatoes, not potatoes, but food. I tried an air fryer for the first time this week.
Oh, shut up! What'd you do? What was the first thing you air fried?
At my office, they have an air fryer. I'm like, why
Yeah.
at my office do they have an air fryer? Right?
Yeah.
I put Pop-Tarts in it.
Ooh. Well, how did it? How does that do? Did that melt? Did it melt the frosting at all?
No, bro.
Okay.
It was like I'd put it in the oven for a few hours, man. Like,
Yeah.
so like the dough, kind of like came almost like went from like a flaky, kind of crusty, dusty thing to like
Yeah.
almost like a cookie, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then the inside, and then it was like nicely golden brown on all the sides,
Ah.
and like you bit into it, and it was just like somebody had transformed this shit. I was really impressed. Now I want to bring some leftover pizza to work, so I can start whipping out pizza.
It'll change your life, dude. I'm telling you, pizza in the air fryer is the best.
Do you need to preheat an air fryer?
You can, yeah. I mean, it says a lot of times it'll say that, yeah, to preheat it, but you don't really need to. But yeah, just like any heat thing, it's always good to preheat it. But yeah, but pizza and dude, it'll change your life, dude. You because like honestly, I'll get pizza. I've done this. I've bought pizza, brought it home, and then fresh pizza and put it in the air fryer for like 3 minutes just to crisp it up a little bit. Fuck, dude, it's so good. If you've never done it, you got to try it.
I've seen a lot of videos on TikTok of people air frying shit, and like I saw a dude air frying Twinkies,
hot dogs.
Like, well, no, dude, with the Twinkie, what he did was he brushed butter on the Twinkie.
Ooh, okay.
And then he air fried it for like 2 minutes, and then he brushed more butter on it, and then he did like 2 more minutes, and it was that guy Jason Juster or Jason the Stallion. You ever see that dude?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
He's like the food secrets guy.
Yeah.
So he did that, and he was like, I just bought a case of Twinkies just to see what this is gonna happen. And he was like, this is fucking dangerous. He was also air frying Uncrustables.
Oh no, I've seen people do that one. Yeah, that one. But the Twinkie with the butter. I mean, dude, how can you make a Twinkie coated in butter? I mean, I guess that's how you make it better.
I mean, yeah,
but
dude,
I've
never seen the hot dogs.
Yeah, you got to try hot dogs. They're great. Pizza's great. Anything, dude, that you put in there really fucking makes it better. Is it done?
Don't worry about it.
Every time you look back there, I'm thinking it's done.
Because the printer like makes a noise, and then it'll switch to a different noise, right?
Yeah.
And when it switches to a different noise, sometimes that means it's like finishing up.
Got it. That's how I am too. When I switch to a different noise, that's when Debbie knows I'm about to finish up.
Yeah. Panic screaming. Oh God! Oh God! Oh shit! Oh God! Fuck! Ah! I'm gonna go outside, sweetie. Have a nice night. Gotta get the garden hose out and clean up.
Oh man.
Jerking and turkeys. That's what this episode's about, man.
Jerky first.
Jerkies. It's jerkies.
Jerky's first.
Yeah.
Oh man, this was fun, dude. So much fun. I miss you guys. Talking to you guys. It's been fun.
So wait, are you going to put this one out on Thanksgiving? Because people will be driving.
I'm going to put it on. I'm going to try and get it out today. I'm going to try and turn it around today and get it out.
All right. So if you are on the road listening to this podcast, right? Here's what I suggest: if you run into a family member, you know, just put your hand on their shoulder until they look at you, right? And when they turn at you, they're gonna have this awkward look in their eye, like, "Why is your hand on my shoulder?" Right? And you just give them a deep look, and you go, "Happy holidays," and then you just smile and walk away. People love that shit.
Yeah.
I if I know somebody is gonna see somebody else that I know, I always have them do that, and instead at the end I'll say, "That's from Luke."
Have I told you about your what's those commercials where they come up? Have I told you about the extended warranty policy on your, on your
Exactly. Yeah.
so funny, man.
Let's wrap this shit up so you can edit this shit and we can.
This is playing underneath the patrons, dude. This is for them. So let's
Fuck
go.
Yeah. You motherfuckers. I love every one of you. Thank you to our delicious patrons. Kyle Foot for the footwork woodworking, the OG original patron.
Yeah.
Matthew Gerard from the Wooden Mustache, now giving free rides all year long. Lee Oman from Regal Street. He is great. Big Mike Cole from the Broken Lead Woodworks. Dave One Grit Work from the Rustic Joy Woodworks. My mom, Elise Gelman. Tim, totally still a patron from Turgworks. Dave the Thriller Miller. His beard looks like, ground turkey. I don't know. Fucking, I don't got one today.
It looks like stuffing coming out of the end of a turkey.
It looks like it could be made of stuff. Billy Estes from the Simple Wood Co. Has anybody heard from him? Is he still alive?
I hope so.
Dude, in a while. I hope he's all right. Corey Stanley from Odyssey CNC. The unofficial lube of the podcast, Eric from Bumbleshoots. Mr. Blowtorch himself, Blowtorch Your Yard, Alan from Orbworks. Oh, wait, did I say the Collingwood Canoe Company yet? Oh, the Collingwood Canoe Company. Don't know if that guy's still alive. I hope he is. Let us know if you are. We're just curious. Grant from Dad Crafted. Ryder from Ryder's Custom Creations. Jason Sullivan from JM Sullivan Tool Bags and Toolworks. Kamani from Van Stray Designs. By the way, he had that fucking amazing rap song this week.
Dude, so good. So good.
Right? That's how I know other people are trying way harder than I am. The fine folks at P.L. Smith. Luke, Priscilla, and Lily. It's potentially another one by the time we hear this podcast.
Yes.
Otis, or Murdoch, from Pine and Elite Woodworks. He's got the energy of a headless chicken getting ready for a side dish on Thanksgiving. Good luck on that one, Spunky. How you gonna put your head on a chicken if it's a headless chicken, huh? Look, this is why you guys should be patrons, because if you're wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, this is the gold right here. Nip Brim from Nip Brim's Woodworking. Helping me out by in our war with Daniel Dunlap. Thank you. Judd from. Have you heard to restart the song 3 times?
This is the 3rd time.
Judd from Nivens and Sons. Your Apocalypse BFF, Justin from Campfire Woodworks. Tracy from Mac and Tracy Woodworks. Woo! And our newest patron, Ben from Willowwood Work Design.
Willowwood Designs. That's his daughter's name, Willow. Willowwood.
Oh, I thought it was like Spanish, like Wio.
No.
Willowwood. He reuses that W in the Willowwood. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why he's trying to save on letters, but he did. So
it's clever, man. It's clever.
Yeah. Wait, how close are we to season 3? Because Taste the Biscuits could be our one for season 3.
Bro, that's it. We're
season 3 starts today. Taste the Biscuits, people. Have a great Thanksgiving.
have a good Thanksgiving.
This has been a ConMan Creative production. Text us anytime at 908 768 2664 or send us a message on our Instagram, The Jointery Podcast. You can find Ben at Conderosa Creations or Luke at Luke in the Garage. Everywhere that social media is sold. That's garage, not garage. Say it properly.